the woman suddenly realized she had transmigrated into a novel. And in the story, she wasn't just a vicious side character. She even cheated on her husband right in front of him. In the end, her tragic death came at the hands of her lover. Once she understood the plot, she realized she'd entered the story on the very day of the divorce. She immediately refused to sign the papers, snatching the divorce agreement and trying to tear it up. But it wouldn't rip no matter how hard she tried. Her husband's sister called her crazy. The woman quickly made up an excuse, saying she needed more time to think about it. But her husband was determined to end things, and told her to come back in a month for the final signature. Hearing that, she suddenly remembered. The divorce cooling-off period was 1 month. She decided to use that time to win him back. Pretending she had nowhere to stay, she asked to remain in the house. Her sister-in-law wanted to kick her out, but the man couldn't bear to refuse. Still, she feared she'd eventually be thrown out for real, so she started job hunting. Meanwhile, her so-called lover began urging her to hurry up and divorce, wanting nothing more to do with him. She warned him to stop contacting her. Little did she know, he'd only been playing her all along, bragging to his friends that she couldn't live without him, until she dumped him without hesitation. He assumed she was just throwing a tantrum, since she'd always spent his money before. Recalling the plot, her husband's divorce caused him to lose a huge promotion. Determined to change his fate, she decided to secretly help him through it. But just then, she received a debt message from the scumbag. She called him directly, saying she'd return his money, and wanted nothing more between them. He was furious. Later that evening, she greeted her husband's family with warmth and respect. Everyone was stunned by her sudden change in attitude. Even her husband couldn't take his eyes off her new, elegant look. His sister mocked her, saying she must have been dumped by her lover, and was now crawling back for forgiveness. The woman calmly said, she just wanted to get along with the family. Her father-in-law, impressed, invited her to stay for dinner. The aroma of the meal made her eyes light up. She served everyone food first, leaving the whole table speechless. After tasting one bite of the braised pork, she nearly teared up. It tasted exactly like her mother's cooking. Her mother-in-law, touched, asked if she was okay. She smiled and praised her mother-in-law's cooking skills. To show gratitude, she volunteered to wash the dishes afterward. Her sister-in-law secretly filmed the scene, sending it to her brother with a sneer, claiming the woman must have been dumped and wanted him back. But when the man saw her genuine effort, he couldn't help feeling confused. That night, she lay awake, sad at the thought of leaving such kind in-laws after the divorce, and eventually drifted off to sleep. When she woke up, she found her husband staring at her. Thinking it was a dream, she rubbed her eyes, but it wasn't. Seeing his toned body, she couldn't help but nosebleed. The man quickly buttoned his shirt, and she stammered that she wasn't some pervert, then scolded him for barging into her room. He reminded her it was his room. Flustered, she told him to sleep in the master bedroom instead, and pushed him out. That night, the man dreamed about her, but when she later snuck into his room to admire him, he woke up mid-stare, accusing her of trying to seduce him, and kicking her out. She protested that she only came to bring him dinner. He froze, realizing he'd misunderstood.